Hey everyone, how's it going today? It's Coach Alvarez here, Alvarez BJJ, Arlington, Texas. Today I'm coming at you, obviously from outside. Just got done getting in 3 miles, and I wanted to take this opportunity to just kind of share some winning mindset tips when things get tough. Obviously a day like today, it's real nice. It's a real cool breeze out today here in Texas, and but even when it's not so nice out and it's raining and stuff like that, I still gotta get the work done. It might be indoors or whatever. I know when I went to Ireland in December of last year, got off the plane. It was cold. It was raining, and I had to keep my weight in check. And I just had to get the job done and do what I had to do and get my miles in to keep my weight down. And had to run outside in the rain and the cold. It wasn't a lot of fun. Wasn't too enjoyable, but had to get done. And so that kind of brings me into some things that I've been seeing a lot lately with like I said, I talk to a lot of people. I deal with people day in and day out, and the mindset of quitting when things get tough, when things really just aren't going your way or the conditions aren't all that favorable for you, to get in there and get the job done and finish and see it all the way through and don't quit. Lately I saw a couple students during practice kind of quit on some training sessions because the rounds weren't really going their way. And at least for me, with 20 years of jiu-jitsu, one thing I've learned how to build is some mental toughness. Being on the mat, training with guys that are the same skill level as you, or better than you, bigger than you, stronger than you, or whatever than you, or maybe it's just a bad day. Things aren't clicking. You're not clicking on all cylinders, and it's just not your day. You just can't get up off the mat, walk off, and just call it quits. You have to see it through, because what's going to happen is whenever things get tough like that in another situation on the mat or anything else outside of the mat, you're going to call it quits. You're going to fold, pack it up, and want to go home, and you can't do that. The other day I had someone want to call into work, and because they just kind of stressed out and things aren't really going their way lately, and I was like, man, you can't leave the team like that. Your co-workers, the people that that put you on, that hired you, the people that are dependent on you to show up, because what's going to happen? How many more days are you going to feel where things aren't really going your way, and you're just going to be like, no, I'm not going to work today, just because you don't feel like it. Sometimes, man, and a lot of times your feelings don't matter, because that's just what they are. They're feelings. Some days you're feeling really great. It's like today is beautiful outside, and then some days it's raining, pouring, gloomy, cold, nasty out, and just because the conditions aren't right and things aren't going your way, you just can't fold up and quit and call into work or not show up like you're supposed to, because you're just not feeling 100% that day. You still gotta clock in and put in the work, whether it be your runs, your workouts. A lot of people I know do that with their eating habits. They're kind of emotional, distressed. They're kind of going through some things, so they look to food and the bad foods to eat to make them feel better. Or maybe it's the shopping. I know some people that that will get all emotional or whatever, and they're getting their feelings, and they'll go to the mall and spend and charge up some credit, and not pay it off within the first 30 days, and acquire interest, and still have tags on stuff that later on that you not even wear it, but you just felt like you had to go out and buy something because you just didn't feel good that day, and you're breaking the discipline of doing things that that's going to get you further in the hole. Can't do that. You got to condition your mind and condition yourself to when things get tough, you got to see them all the way through, fight through everything, stand back up, and just get after it, because all you're going to do is just make things worse for you, and you're going to condition your mind to whenever things get tough, or whenever you get up out of bed and you're not feeling like it, you're just not going to get the job done. And what's going to happen is that's going to continue to build and build and build, and you'll just end up just going backwards. But if you can condition yourself to fight through those tough times, you know, whether it's on the mat after a tough round, you know, a tough day, and you got to get some stuff done after work, or maybe it's a run or a workout, and you're like, no, not today, I'm just gonna go home and sit on the couch, watch some Netflix, or eat some ice cream or something like that, and you shouldn't be. You can't do it. You got to put that stuff down, put those clothes on, put those running shoes on, hit that pavement, hit the treadmill, hit those weights, do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing and get the job done, because whenever things get tough, you're going to be able to handle it, and you're going to be able to finish and see things through. And again, that's one thing jiu-jitsu has taught me over the years, whether it's competition, I've lost a lot of tournaments, I've won a lot of tournaments, but one thing's for sure is whenever I've lost, I was hungry to get back out there and do it again and see if I can get whatever didn't work to work, or whatever went wrong, fix it, so that I can get back in the win column. You heard me talk about that before, where at the end of the day, a mentor told me a long time ago, when you lay your head down at night, you either won or lost for the day. There's no gray area. You either go in the W column or the L column. So every day I'm trying to get in that win column at the end of the day. And some days, it just doesn't go that way for me, but it's not because it's a lack of trying, or I quit and I didn't get to my workouts, or I didn't get to the mat, or I didn't get whatever I was supposed to get done without, because I just didn't want to do it. It's because, it just didn't work out for me that day. So, but tomorrow's another day. I get up and I get to try again and get after it the next day. So whenever it's getting tough for you and things aren't going your way, you got to get back up, man. You got to keep fighting and get back out there. Again, I saw a couple students lately just kind of mentally break and kind of quit on some training sessions. I've seen people, like I said, calling to work. I've talked to people and they didn't get their workout in because they had a long day at work and it's tough, and maybe their kids stressed them out, or a spouse or supervisor or something. Just some other outside element is testing you to see if you really want something that you said that you want. And so you got to make sure that you push through and condition your mind to, hey, it doesn't matter what happens, I'm gonna get it done. So it's a winning mindset tip for the day. Again, I'm running late today. I had some other things going on, and I'm not gonna miss my run. Now I gotta get up to the gym and finish up with some jiu-jitsu here. So you guys have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Win the day.